Danny, you must be on cloud nine right now.
Yeah, it's been a really good weekend. It's always tough to back up in the second Easter fixture, but I thought the boys' effort and determination to get that second victory were really good, especially against a good Leeds team. They obviously came off the back of a defeat to Castleford, so they'd have been really wanting that victory at home, and I think the character that everyone showed and desire to get the win were great. So yeah, the feeling's great in the camp at the moment.
Looking back to 2 weeks ago, you would never think that we would be in this position right now with 2 wins over the Easter period.
I think the feeling within the squad's always been quite confident. We knew that we were building, and if we put a few things into place, then we weren't too far away. We'd had a few decent performances over like 50, 60 minutes, and it was just about nailing all them things together and getting the complete performance. Obviously, there's still a lot of things to work on, but since Ches has come in, he's done a great job, put a bit more structure into the way we're playing, and seems to be benefiting everyone at the moment, and everyone's really ripping in together, and it showed with obviously the 2 victories.
And 2 pretty impressive tries as well. The first one with Johnston against Huddersfield, and then Craig Hall away at Leeds.
Yeah, Tom's got all the headlines obviously, and rightfully so. He's done so well over the last couple of years really to come from where he has, and it's all been down to hard work on his behalf, and he's really grounded, and he's not. You get a lot of young kids these days that come in and they think that they've made it as soon as they sign a contract, but Tom's worked really hard, and he deserves everything he's getting at the moment, all the praise and stuff, because it's all on the back of hard work, and he's keeping really grounded and still working hard, which is great to see. And then I think a few people would have probably complained about Hawley being at fullback after the way Max played on the Friday game, but Hawley justified his selection as well and came up with some key plays for us, and ultimately got that full length for try at the end of the game, which were a great finish, and on the back of some good defence from Bish as well.
What's Chris like as a head coach?
He's really good. I've really enjoyed him coming in. It's been refreshing. He's put smiles on everyone's faces, and he's not one of these coaches that doesn't like to tell you when you do something wrong. He points everything out, and no matter who it is, he tells you what you've done wrong, and that's the best way to improve really. Seeing your mistakes and learning from them, and that's what it's all about as being a professional. And putting the smiles back on faces is seeming to get the extra bit of effort out of everyone at the moment, and it's really good to see and good to be a part of.
I mean, obviously we've got a bigger boost as well with players starting to come back into the squad that have been sidelined with injury. You yourself, one of them, coming in a couple of weeks ago. How are you feeling now?
Yeah, it's been a frustrating start personally. I've only played about 40 minutes at the start of the season in the first 2 games, but I'm grateful really the way that I've been looked after. My neck's been sore, so they've let me get back to pretty much full fitness, and then timed it really well coming back at Easter and having 2 games in 3 days, which has been a bit of a test, but it's been pleasing to get through them and be involved in the victories. The feeling around the place after a win is like no other I've been involved with, and to get 2, it just makes you want more, and everyone's really hungry to do that and keep improving.
You just mentioned now 2 games in a space of 3 days. It's quite strenuous for any athlete. Are there any concerns amongst the squad ahead of the game on Saturday, injury-wise?
No, not too many. I think we've done a good job really with looking after everyone. It's obviously a short turnaround again. We play again Saturday in another massive game for us. I think the only person that were really struggling that played in the games were Anthony England, and he got a rest in the second game. So pretty much everyone's looking in good shape to play this weekend. So it's going to be tough, for Chesney, I'm sure, selecting the team, as everyone's played well over the last couple of weeks. So it's one of those, train hard this week and try and get your name down on the squad.
How have preparations gone then in training?
Really good, yeah. We've had a nice sharp day today, and everyone's just looked after their bodies really over the last couple of days after, like you said, what's been a really tough weekend. 2 games in such a short space of time really takes it out on the body, but the conditioning staff's really looked after us and made sure that we're ready for this weekend. So yeah, the feeling's good and everyone's looking forward to the game.
Obviously, we've got the huge advantage of being at home with 1,000 of fans getting behind us.
Yeah, it's been great. You know, it's one of those. It can be frustrating for fans at times. I know that, and you know, I'm a fan as well, really, and it is frustrating when results aren't going your way. But when we're getting the victories, there's no better place to be. You know, we have the fans that come every week away, home and away, regardless of how results are, and it's just pleasing to see those guys when we do get the win, and you know, everyone stays behind and cheers us on, and it's a great place to be on the back of a couple of wins. So really looking forward to the game this weekend.
Have you got a message to go out to the fans to get their support this weekend?
No, just thanks for sticking by us through all the tough times, and you know, hopefully with the work that we're putting in off the field, then you know, a few more victories will be coming our way. We know it's not going to be easy. There's no easy games in Super League, but you know, we're hoping to entertain you every week and you know, keep those smiles on everyone's faces, and hopefully see you at the game on Saturday.